Now that the book, Seven Gateways of Spiritual Experience, is on pre-order, I'm getting lots of questions and I'm beginning my interviews. Now, one of the other very common questions I get is whether spirituality and religion are the same thing. Well, to be honest, I kind of thought this was old news. I sort of thought that we've already answered this question very well over time, but maybe not. So, first of all, let's get clear. Whether you have a deep dislike or distrust in spirituality or a deep dislike or distrust of religion, I don't think that either extreme evaluation is ever fair. Why? Because ultimately, whatever you don't like about what religion has done or what spirituality has done or has been done in the name of spirituality reflects very, very little about the spiritual philosophies, practices, and experiences in the communities that you might be addressing. You see, the problem that we just have to face is that people, human beings, with their wounds and their egos and their greed and their agenda and their quest for power, human beings will screw up just about anything. So, has religion been poisoned? Has religion become toxic? In many settings and over centuries, absolutely. And have spiritual traditions, practices, philosophies, quests for higher consciousness become distorted, become egocentric, or even become dangerous? Yeah, definitely. But so has politics, so has sports, so has medicine. We find corruption in quite literally every human endeavor. So let's just start by getting that clear. Now let's move on and talk about the goodness of these things. Religion, in its ideal form, is really a kind of container. You have a community, you have a philosophy, you have a kind of structure for teachers and leaders, and you have practices. And you put these things together, and guess what? You have spiritual experience. And in fact, as social science and even neurological and medical science has come to show us, you have other benefits as well. In fact, people who have a healthy relationship to their religious life live longer, get sick less, heal faster, and cope better. In fact, a meta-analysis of research on religion and the health outcomes of religious people shows that if religion was a pill, everyone would be taking it. It's that good for you. So we can learn something from that, though, because the practices, the community, the teachers, the philosophy, those things can also exist outside religious tradition. So you might not be a religious person, which means you don't feel that a total system works for you, that there's something in the level of belief or something in the types of beliefs that you just feel doesn't fit or doesn't match, or frankly, you haven't found a religion that is compatible with your own innate, intuitive sense of yourself and the universe. Well, that's fine. That's fine. But let's learn from the structure and the richness of religious tradition and cultivate that in our own lives. So if you're looking for spiritual growth, then I'm going to suggest look for a philosophy that you can follow and stick to, or a community that you can belong to and stay involved with, or a practice that you can do on a regular basis so you can learn about it and from it, or perhaps a teacher. Find someone, not just a Deepak Chopra who you can follow and like on Instagram. I mean a teacher that can know you and you can know them, and you build a relationship that is respectful and each serves and honors the other. If you find one of these four elements and you commit to it over time, then you will find many of the benefits of religious tradition, and more importantly, you will find yourself opening up to spiritual experience. One of the things that unites spiritual philosophy and spiritual practice, generally speaking, and traditional religion is that both vehicles, both paths are about bringing us as individuals and as families and communities into a deeper relationship with the mysteries of life, with the meaning of life. And they are about helping us to understand ourselves and our story within the great story of existence itself. And this, in times of stress, change, chaos, loss, and confusion, this is absolutely essential. This is absolutely the most valuable thing you can have, because anything you possess can be taken away. Anything material around you may come and go. But cultivating a deep, deep relationship to the mystery of life, to who and what you are, is something that will strengthen you and sustain you no matter what you go through. So I hope you'll explore this with me. Please pre-order Spiritual Experience by me, Jonathan Ellerby. You can get it anywhere you get books, and I hope we'll talk more soon.